there playing peanuts.
One time on a flight, this was like 2019, I was on a flight and I was reading a book, and the name of the book is The Nazi Symbiosis, and it has a big swastika on the side. And I was reading it, and it's about how.
And the whole time you're just going, dying laughing.
Well, no. I think I've told this story once on. I probably told this story once on another podcast, but it just what you're saying. This is a real thing. I was sitting next to a woman. I didn't realize, I was always in the aisle seat, so she could see the cover because I was like that. And there was a part in this book, The Nazi Symbiosis, which is really it's kind of like about Nazi and like the eugenics and like how like how their minds turned into doing what they did. It's like follows that. So one part, but they would talk about like the horrors of the Holocaust. And there's a part in the Holocaust where it's not funny.
Well, you're laughing already.
No. They wanted to, like Hitler and
Goebbels?
Himmler, Goebbels is the propaganda minister. Himmler was like really like...
Right, Himmler.
They were the ones that were like doing like the experiments, and they had one experiment where they were going to try to like invent something where like Nazis could fly, like some type of like flying power. So they would take members, like Jewish members, people in the Holocaust, and in like this big slingshot.
Shut up.
I swear to God, like throw them up into the air with like this potion, and they would all just like...
What, to see if they could fly?
Yeah, with this thing, because they would do all these experiments and they would fall.
What?
Like, I'm talking about like 100 yards in the air, and then they'd fall and obviously die. And when I was reading it, like, it was so shocking to me that I was like almost like repulsed and like laughing, and this woman... at the end of the flight was like, I just thought it was a little inappropriate that you were giggling in that book, and I want to know what that was about. And I explained I've told the story before, and I explained to her that, hey, like the Nazis were injecting members of the Holocaust with like this magic potion and putting them in a slingshot and throwing them up into the air. And yeah, they were falling on the floor. So it's horrible, but I thought it was funny. And she was like, someone in my family was killed in the Holocaust. And I don't think anything about that book was funny. And I was like, nothing about the Holocaust is funny. Like zero about the Holocaust is funny.
Insane.
I was like, but that, like that's why I was laughing at that.
Slingshotting people?
They were slingshotting people into the air and then just standing there and be like, this one didn't work.
So insane.
And so...
Well, try it again.
Yes. Get it out of our name.
Reload.
Back then, with the Vikings, they invented shitting on the chest. The shitting on the chest was a thing that
what is it called?
Schweifenhiken.
Schweifen films.
Schweifen films.
Shit, yeah.
They would, the Viking chieftain.
Scheisse films.
Scheisse films. What they would do is if they would come and rape and pillage your land, they would take the conquering head Viking would go to the other one, the one that they just conquered, and they sit you down in front of your wife and children, and they shit on your chest to say, I'm the dominant one. I just shit on your chest.
Kids got to see dad get pooped on?
The kids got to see that. Kids got to see that.
And they're playing with a toy.
And that's the thing, too. People want to
What
yell.
if you're constipated and you can't shit on? That
would be funny.
Just got to wait for a long time.
He's just like, I got nothing.
He's like, 1 minute. One more minute.
Oh, he's just farting on your chest. He's like,
you're just laying there like, please, sir, just finish.
Or you, dude, you just hit him with a bunch of rabbit poop, just pellets on the chest.
Dude, but I'm more embarrassed.
Yeah.
Shit on his chest. I'm like, I don't really want to. I don't think that's it. Is that do it?
Do it.
Okay, just it's rolling off.
It's rolling off. You're like, I've been eating a lot of yogurt. You guys call it skier?
My parents, we joke all the time.
Right.
They're like, we're not going to leave you a fucking dime, Right. Even if they had money, the joke is we would never, right? So
do it on blow. Spend it on blow.
Yeah.
And my dad's gambling it on the fucking, Nashville Predators.
My dad gambled too.
He always, but my dad would never gamble like on the Yankees. He would always, like, he lost my mom's life savings, which was 10 G's, but that's still a lot of money in 1984. He gambled on the Montreal Expos.
Can I say something? I just was about to make a joke about the Expos. I was like, what are you fucking betting on the Expos?
It's my dad gambling, and my dad gambled on my gender when I was born. He had to pay my uncle $500.
The doctor. The doctor's like, it's a boy. He's like, it's a girl, 10 G's.
It's a girl. Like, tuck it back. Lynn, tuck it back for the picture.
Put it back in.
Yeah. Because yesterday, or whenever this comes out, Andrew let me on his podcast, Whiskey Ginger. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I told everybody that I was gay, and I said I was being very serious, and I'm not. I'm a heterosexual male.
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone know I was kidding around, but I am not. I am a straight male.
Well, why do you think people think you might be gay?
Because I looked in the camera.
You sit up straight.
Yeah. because I looked in the camera on the podcast the other day and said I was gay, but I am not gay. So I want to say, nope, I'm straight.
Okay. But there's a few things that might give it away that you might be gay.
What is that,
You got good skin. You got straight teeth. You wear jewelry. You are nice and in great shape.
Yeah.
You're always at the gym. You only hang out with dudes.
Yes.
All right.
I'll tell you why you're gay.
Why?
Can I tell you why you're gay?
Yeah.
Because when I see dudes like you that are like handsome with your body size, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a handsome guy. For
Thank
a
you.
comic,
Yeah.
it goes Dane Cook. It goes. There's people ahead of you.
It goes Dane Cook.
You know what I mean?
It goes Dane
Dane
Cook.
Cook. A couple of open micers I know. A couple of open micers I knew.
Right.
Your friend right here.
Yeah, he's a handsome guy.
Way
handsome
better.
guy.
Way better.
So take off his hat. Take off his hat. Look
Yeah.
at this guy's hairline. It doesn't.
Oh,
Where
it's
does it
fucking
start and
Italiano.
stop?
What-
Italiano.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at how hairy he is.
Oh fuck.
No, Bobby, don't. Bobby, don't. Bobby,
Oh
don't.
fuck. I'll motherfuck you.
Dude,
Oh fuck. You suck my dick. Suck my
you
dick.
take out good hair like that.
I'll suck it.
Yeah.
See,
Whoa,
whoa,
that's
whoa.
gay.
No,
That's
I'm not
gay.
gay. I'm not gay.
That's full blown gay.
What
I'm not
percentage?
gay.
What
But
percentage?
can I finish my point?
Yeah,
Let me
please.
finish my point, okay? So usually that dudes that look like him, right? They bully me a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They go, hey, my little hop sing. They always say that.
Yeah.
Put me in a little head apps. They give me a noogie, right? He's like gentle.
Gentle.
Yeah,
right?
he's soft.
Gay.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
But no, I don't.
You're not aggressive.
I'm not aggressive. I don't know. Like I said on the podcast the other day, I don't know that I'm gay, but I will say confidently that I have sex with women, but I fall in love with men. So I would very much.
You're emotionally gay.
I'm emotionally gay.
Yeah.
And I have nothing against the gay community at all. Nothing against. I
Well-
support and like the gays.
Well-
but I am not gay. I'm
Okay.
not gay.
Okay.
I do, but I'm not gay. But I am a Democrat, so I don't know
But you're
because
a
they're mostly gay.
Democrats?
Yeah.
What do you think the percentage of Democrats that are gay?
I thought 100%.
Oh, all of them?
Like somebody.
Bobby's a Dem.
What?
Bob's a Dem.
Yeah, but Bob's gay. He told me he's gay. Like somebody the other day was walking and he's like, yo, and they said the F word. They're like, you fucking Fs. And I was like, oh, I thought it was like a Democratic rally or something like that.
Right.
I was like, oh, those guys vote for Joe Biden, which is fine.
That's fine. Who are you going to vote for?
Huh?
Who are you going to vote for?
In the November election?
Yeah.
DONALD TRUMP. No, Trump.
See? Do you know Caitlyn Jenner is running for mayor of Los
do you know that
Angeles?
I'm trying to move things around where I can get a legal Los
Governor.
Angeles
I meant
address
governor. Sorry.
to give her a vote?
Governor.
Republican. Got my vote.
Okay, so here's what's crazy. She's running as a Republican. She's always been a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
She's against gay marriage. Where do we live?
Oh, I love it.
She's a transgendered famous person who's against a part of a community that she is a part of, right? LGBTQIA. Or what is it now? It's LGBTQIA, whatever. And I mean, I'm not saying this in a disrespectful manner. Obviously, I don't know all the acronyms now because they've just added some new. She's a part of this community and she's against it.
Yeah.
That's the craziest shit
thing
I've ever heard in my fucking... I don't care that she's a Republican. I'm not saying that means as much. I'm saying, how can you be against gay marriage? I don't understand. When you get super horny, what's the thing that triggers it for you? Because guys have that too where you're like, no, I want to have sex with you right now. There has to be... there's a trigger, you know?
Yeah, for me, I'm trying to think like what really gets me fucking horned up. I guess for me, like anytime... Like I like older Latino women, so if I see like a Latino woman in like her 40s or 50s, I get horned up. I like an older,
Like an abuela. You like a grandma.
Yes. That's what I like. So what I've been doing, so what I'll do is I'll go to like where they're doing the because New York, same rules as here. I'll go like they're like Latino communities. I'll go to where they're giving the vaccines because it's a lot of 65 and overs.
Yes.
And I'll fucking go over there and I'll get horned up
Hang
and I'll
out.
go have sex. Yeah.
Little
You get a
hornball,
vaccine?
man.
Yeah, 65.
Google Caitlyn Jenner. I want to see like her. Did she have a government website? Like I'm running for. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes they do that. Where they have their
like
own,
a campaign website.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let's see.
And by the way, we're going to get you out of here soon.
No, it's okay.
It's been.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's hot.
Yeah.
I like her as a woman a lot.
Yeah, not as a man. Oh, see, look.
There it is.
Caitlyn for California. Caitlyn needs an honest leader with a clear... California needs an honest leader with a clear vision. Our campaign will be powered by everyday Californians who deserve leadership and accountable to them. So look at this. The donate box, 50 is jumping at you.
It's saying, pick me. Pick me.
Please.
Yeah.
Don't do 5.
Should we
Don't
donate
do
to her?
25. Do 50.
Let's donate to her.
I'd give her. Look at that number. Look at how weird this number is. 5, 25, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and then 32,400. Who fucked up on the website? Is that all? Is that like a number she needs left? That's all we need to pay off this gambling debt.
Yeah.
I can't believe Baylor won. This doesn't make any fucking sense.
Should we give her 25?
Well,
What do you want to give her?
Make this a monthly reoccurring donation. So make it monthly and let's do the 32,400.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you ever feel like that's an unjust world when you hear that someone's parents were super successful and then they also get very successful? That bums me out a little. Like
in what sense? Like
his parents are both. No, it's not. Everything is not fair. But I just get bummed that my parents are poor and dumb. That I'm like, why didn't I get rich, smart parents?
Oh yeah, dude. My mother had me when she was 21 years old. My mother was in Columbia Law School. I mean, my mother, Columbia undergrad school, on her way to, potentially she wanted to be a lawyer. So my mom's an Ivy League student, and my father is a criminal. My father actually, and I'm not saying that, I'm talking about, my father was in federal prison when I was a child, and they met at a walkathon. My mom was walking in the walkathon. It was like a school event, and they were raising money for cancer research. And my dad was doing community service on the side of the walkathon, like a prison halfway house work release program, because he had just got out of federal prison, picking up garbage on the side of the road. And my mother had a lapse of judgment and wanted a bad boy in her life and had sex with this guy and got pregnant. And that's my dad.
That's your life.
Where my mom could have fucking married Giannis's dad.
Did they get married or no?
Oh, well, yeah, because my mother's Catholic. So the Catholic guild, they got married. They got immediately divorced. They got divorced when I was 1.
Same.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
Got divorced when I was
my
1.
dad's also a criminal, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
But what would your dad go away for?
It was like racketeering, money laundering.
That's nice.
He was like a bookie.
Mine was drugs.
They're all dirtbags.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Here we go.
to us.
White trash. Fucking yeah, baby.
What does it feel like?
Yeah, what does it feel like doing it in the butt?
It hurts at first.
Her or you?
Oh, well, okay. Oh, I don't. Okay. Well.
You say because you received.
Bap, bap, bap. What does it feel?
You put in a lady's butt.
I
before.
put in a tush.
Yeah. Shout out Tushy.
Shout out Tushy.
Tushy.com.
Use whiskey for the code. What does it feel? Honestly, it feels. You know what's so fucked up about it? This is me being like a sensitive guy about it. I know it hurts.
Her.
Yeah, it hurts.
No, but
unless they've done it a bunch before, and the few times
then that hurts you.
right? And then
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, because you can hear it. It's like hitting a triangle, like you play Operation with the sides.
Yeah.
When it's new and it was new 2 out of the 3 times, you could tell it was extremely uncomfortable and painful, and you're like, this isn't fun. There's no way it's fun. The guy on the way in was watching Game of Thrones. He was a really cool dude. We started chatting. He was a baseball scout for the Cincinnati Reds.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and he gave me his
Can you be
card.
on the team because you have red hair?
He said yes.
Wow.
He
Great.
said yes. I
Yes.
asked. He said yes. I said, my buddy Chris is going to want to know when I get back to LA
Yeah.
if I could be on the team.
Yeah.
And he said, you got it, kiddo.
Yes.
Gave me his card. So I think I'm pitching next week.
Great.
I got to go to Natty.
I want to come.
He said he was watching Game of Thrones and he had it tilted a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the F1 show, and he was like, "That's great." He's like, "I'm watching Game of Thrones, but I got to be careful on a plane because there's a lot of nudity on the show." And I'm like, "Well, you're good for me." And he was like, "Yeah, but I've had it where like a kid is looking through the crack, behind
Just
a little pervert kid, is watching the set scene." And he goes, "I had to like put my elbow up through to block the seat. Otherwise, you have to turn to the dad and be like, hey, dude, he's getting some titty education right now."
Yeah.
Did you do all the Legion of Skanks stuff?
Yeah, Legion of Skanks, but Legion of Skanks, the problem is I get so comfortable in there because they're so debaucherous, fucking absolute scumbag people. Louis, Puerto Rican rattlesnake, just scum of the earth. He admittedly, he admits it. I just get in such a disgusting place mentally that I've said things that I've ruined relationships with my family.
What,
Like
really?
I've mentioned things about my family where they've called and had sit downs and been like, my mother, they were talking truly. I was like being excommunicated from my family because something I said on Legion of Skanks.
What did you say that was so
It was
bad?
brutal. I can't even repeat it. I'll tell you after, but it was so bad.
Say it and we'll cut it.
And I just fucking, no, dude, it's like members of my family were like, we're going to sue you.
Well, how would they know? They listen to the show?
Because the fucking people listen and then
Somebody sends them like a cousin. You have a young cousin who sends
right, and it's so interesting because one of my family members, a girl, was like, "Oh these guys told me because they're looking out for me." I'm like, no, they're not.
No.
They're trying to fucking get pity from you so they can hook up with you.
Yeah,
What don't
obviously.
you understand,
Idiot.
But but this is why women can't run the country.
That's one of the primary reasons. Why have you so often stood on a platform to make it so that women can't vote again? You've said this so many times. You said suffrage was a mistake and women shouldn't be able to vote. Now, why is that, you think? Are you afraid of women's votes?
Yeah, I just think that like, show me one example in history where they ever voted for something and it's been the right move.
Oh, okay. So you think prior to women's voting, we were on a good track?
100%.
Okay.
I mean, look in the Middle East. I mean, they don't have any fucking problems.
Right.
Yeah, and look at what the men have done. The men, I don't know that there's no way the COVID-19 numbers are high in countries like Iran and Iraq because they've had fucking face covers for millennia.
Forever,
COVID can't get in there.
Since the beginning of time.
Can't get in there, dude.
If you could change one thing about America today, what is it? One thing. You can only switch one thing. What is it?
If I could change one thing, I'd like to go back to the original 13 colonies.
You want this thing?
Let's get rid. Let's anything west of Western Pennsylvania.
Can you name the 13 colonies?
New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Connecticut, Vermont. What are we at?
9.
Pennsylvania.
10.
Massachusetts.
11.
New Hampshire.
12.
And no, but I don't know because it gets tricky. I always forget if Maine or Rhode Island is 13.